Good afternoon. I'm Richard Swenson, the Marketing and Retail Manager for Northstar Fireworks in East Montpelier, Vermont. Welcome to Episode 4 of the Northstar Summer Pyro Series. In today's program, we will discuss the various types of consumer fireworks, hear a tip from a Northstar Fireworks professional pyrotechnician, and take a look at the photos of the week that were submitted by you, the viewers. We will also once again answer questions that were submitted over the past week, hear safety tips, and finally, we'll do the weekly drawing for a prize. We hope that you enjoy this week's episode of the Northstar Summer Pyro Series. In today's photos of the week, if you have submitted a photo for this week, you have been entered into the drawing to win Northstar Fireworks prizes. We have seen several great photos so far, and we encourage all of you viewers to continue submitting photos of your personal fireworks shows and of other events you have attended with fireworks. So this week's first photo was submitted by Travis. The photo submitted here is of a fireworks burst from a private beach gathering that Travis held. The second photo is from Cirque du Fuego, an entertaining group with performers by Chris and Kim Cleary. This photo is of a neighborhood celebration held this past weekend in Jericho, Vermont. Thank you, Travis, and to the Cirque du Fuego group for sharing today's photos of the week with us. We look forward to seeing more of your photos showing how fireworks make your events and celebrations that extra special. Remember, the more photos and questions you submit, the greater chance you have to win the end of the summer grand prize, the $1,000 fireworks package. Each week, we want to recognize one of Northstar Fireworks pyrotechnicians and share this tip for working with fireworks. This week's Northstar Summer Pyro Series Pro Tip of the Week comes from Randy Hunt.
Hello, Randy Hunt with Northstar Fireworks. I have been a lead technician for Northstar for over 10 years. I'm licensed in 3 states. My pro tip for today is when you get on site and your layout is all figured out, one of the first things you need to get done is build, load, and cover your finale. Your finale is a very important part of the fireworks show. Plus, if you run out of time, you can always run and load your body. Be safe and have fun.
Thank you, Randy, for joining us on this week's Pro Tips. Northstar Fireworks customers and pyrotechnicians are highlighted each week on the Northstar Summer Pyro Series. If you are a customer and want to share your experience with Northstar Fireworks, we would love to hear from you. Reach out to us on Facebook and private message us. If you have questions for our pyrotechnicians, please private message us so that we can get those answers for you. For this week's topic of the week, we will share the types of consumer fireworks available to you. There are several types of fireworks that range from mortars, rockets, sparklers, 200 and 500 gram cakes, also known as repeaters. There are also missiles, fountains, and novelties. Today we will touch briefly on these types of fireworks and show some examples so that next time you are in the stores, you know exactly what each one does. When you visit a Northstar Fireworks showroom in St. Johnsbury or East Montpelier, you will be amazed at the variety of items available to you for your special event. Consumers can purchase items that contain a maximum of 500 grams of gunpowder per firework item. For example, a favorite firework is a 500 gram cake. This is how much gunpowder that is packed into a single cake or box. They are called cakes because the firework is shaped in a box form that looks like a cake. Pretty simple. These usually will last from anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds or longer, depending on which you choose. These will also reach heights of 200 plus feet. That's pretty high, huh? An example of a 500-gram cake is loyal to none, or one bad mother, as you see right here. The 500-gram cake's little brother is a 200-gram cake, which is packed with 200 grams of gunpowder and will last 15 to 30 seconds again, depending on which one you choose. 200-gram cakes will reach heights of 75 plus feet. Either of these will give you and your neighbors a pretty good show. A common 200-gram cake is a honey badger. All 200 or 500-gram cakes have a single fuse on the side of the box, which is covered. It needs to be peeled back and you need to expose the fuse. You then light the fuse and step back to enjoy the show until the cake is fully shot off. Next we have the artillery shells, also known as reloadables. A reloadable is an aerial mortar that comes with mortar tubes and aerial shells. Shells are usually placed into the mortar with a long fuse, which is lit, and then it launches. The most popular reloadable is the Excalibur, which we showed you in last week's episode. Each shell is packed with 60 grams of gunpowder, which is the maximum for a consumer to purchase. Artillery shells can range from 25 grams up to 60 grams that can be used for consumer purchase. Now we're going to cover some of the fireworks that are a little lower to the ground, starting with fountains. Fountains are great for ground display. They emit showers of sparks with lots of crackle and various colors and effects. Fountains will go several feet up in the air, but not like an aerial. Some are noiseless, and they are more mild than multi-shot cakes. An example of a fountain is a tropical fantasy. Next, let's get into the Roman candles. In last week's episode, we talked about stars, which are made with various chemicals. Roman candles are made with stars. Roman candles come in different sizes, ranging from 0.24 inches for consumers to 3.1 inches in diameter for professional fireworks displays. Roman candles shoot the stars out with several different types of effects through a paper-wrapped tubing. Who doesn't like a good novelty? If you've been following us on Facebook, you probably saw a couple novelty items we shared recently, like the Poopy Puppy or the Snappers. Novelties are usually a small amount of compositions and do not actually fall under the consumer fireworks category. They sure are a crowd pleaser though. Have you seen a sparkler? Sparklers are fireworks that glitter and crackle slowly on a stick. These sticks usually are very thin and made from metal or bamboo. Sparklers can actually burn hotter than any other fireworks at over 2,000 degrees. Did you know that? That's why you don't want to try your luck on putting your hand on a lit sparkler. They burn pretty quickly though, and certainly add that sparkle and glitter to any celebration. Who's been to a wedding where they've done the sparkler send-off for the bride and groom? That's pretty cool to see, huh? Let's give it a try. There's also so many other types of fireworks that are available to consumers. These are just a few examples of the most popular types. Next time you're looking to add some sparkle to your event, swing by and visit our showrooms. Come meet our staff, ask questions about the different types of fireworks. See the variety we have in our showrooms, and let us help you add some extra fun to your event. We've said it before, fireworks certainly add that something special and something extra special to your event. Let us jump into this week's Northstar Fireworks raffle drawing. As we mentioned, if you've submitted questions or photos, you're entered in to win a prize. If your name is picked, Northstar will reach out to you via Facebook Messenger to get your information so we can send your Northstar Fireworks gift to you. If your gift happens to be a firework item, we'll arrange to meet you at one of our 2 locations to get that to you. Let's get right into it. Shake up the hat here. And we'll pick a name. And this week's winner is Travis Connolly. Travis, thank you for entering and submitting your questions and photos. You're this week's winner of the raffle. We'll reach out to you via Facebook to get that prize to you. And thank you all to those who participated. Remember to submit your questions, videos, and photos to be entered into the drawing for each week's raffle. Let us go into this week's questions submitted by all of you. This week we have one question, and it starts out, how should I store fireworks? That's a good question. We get asked that every time we have somebody come into our showroom. The answer is, be sure that if you are storing fireworks within a home, garage, or shed, that your storage area is not wet or damp. Fireworks need to be in a dry area. If fireworks get wet or damp, you will want to dispose of them immediately in a safe manner. Fireworks can be stored in a cold environment though. You will also want to store your fireworks on a level surface. Always store fireworks away from flammable materials such as gas lines or sources of heat, as well as away from cigarettes or smoking areas. And lastly, when storing fireworks, store them out of reach of children and animals. If stored correctly, fireworks will not expire. If you have any further questions on how to store fireworks, reach out to our staff in one of our 2 showrooms, or ask professionals at Northstar Fireworks via Facebook Messenger, and we'll get those answers to you. We want to thank you for this week's question. Do you have a burning question about fireworks? Go ahead and click the comment section below right now. And go ahead, send us your questions. I'll wait. We'll answer them in next week's episode. Also remember that submitting a question enters you into the drawing to win Northstar Fireworks prizes. We do our best to keep you and the community safe when it comes to fireworks. This week's safety tip will help you, your community, and your loved ones. These loved ones include your furry friends and companions. Although your pets may want to join you at your festivities, it is strongly recommended to leave your pets at home and inside during a professional fireworks display, or even at your personal backyard celebrations. Pets normally get very scared when they hear the loud noises and will panic and run away. Keeping your pets inside will protect both you and your pets. This concludes this week's episode of Northstar Summer Pyro Series. Congratulations to our prize winner Travis Connolly, and thank you Randy Hunt, our pyro professional, for providing us their expertise. We want you to join us next week on the Northstar Summer Pyro Series, Episode 5, at 7 p.m. next Wednesday. We'll leave you with this. Remember, fireworks can add that something extra special to your event, as long as you're being safe. See you next week, Pyros.